hair is flat. Now it's not. Hello, Roxy. Hello, puppy. Are you coming to play? It's my dog. Hello everyone and welcome to this week's Too Beautiful Tuesday. My name is Kinsey. If you did not know that, now you know. So if you don't know what Too Beautiful Tuesday is a series that I do every Tuesday on this channel, and it is showcasing a specific makeup item that I find relatively really pretty. So it could be the way the product blends, the actual look of the product, or the colors, just the product that I find super pretty. So we are going to start with that today, and I'm very excited because the palette, it is a palette that we're going to be talking about today, is super exciting, and I'm wearing it all over my eyelids today. Let me just zoom you in really quick. I just think it's so pretty. If you can take a guess, put it in the comments if you can already guess what the product is, and I'll give you 5 seconds. Okay, but guys, if you have not figured it out yet, we are going to be talking about the new Born to Run palette from Urban Decay. That is right, guys. I have picked up this palette when I went to Ulta a couple days ago, and they had it just set out on the front display, and the second that I saw it, I picked it up and I got the last one they had on display. I don't know if they had more in the back or whatever, but it was the last on display, and I just thought it was like fate. I was just like, this one was meant for me. But I don't know. But guys, let's go ahead and get into it. I'm wearing it all on my lids right now. I have tested it out and just seen everything. It's beautiful. It's amazing. We already know that the product is good because it's called Too Beautiful Tuesday. We already know the product is good. So let's just go in and I'll show you why I love this palette the way that I do. So here is what the palette looks like. This is just the packaging. Now I have to start off by saying the packaging on here is just amazing. So here is just the package that it comes in, and it's really cool because it has like the nice Urban Decay logo there, and it has a bunch of like really cool pictures in it. And then when you flip it to the back, it has all of your colors listed right on the back there, and they're all very, very pretty. And then when you open it up, it is very easy to get out. But the packaging on here, here's what it looks like when you first get it out. It's absolutely stunning. So I've seen on Urban Decay's like Instagram story where they had this palette before it was released. They would take this palette, I almost dropped it, where they would take this palette to all places around the world, and they would have different people try to find it. It would be hidden somewhere, and they would try to find the palette, and it was so cool to me. So I think all of these shots are from places that this palette, like when it was being made, like where it had been. So it's so beautiful. And then here's the back of it right here as well. So you have still shots on the front and back, and it's just so absolutely stunning. I love it. Just the packaging alone. And guys, this palette is heavy. Like, I've never felt a palette that is this heavy, like compared to like my Jaclyn Hill palette or one of the Morphe palettes that I have. This one actually has some weight to it, and it feels really, really nice and like super sturdy. And when you open it, it has a magnetic lid. So if you can see that, and it's a really nice magnet in there. And then when you open it, it has a giant mirror that is amazing. Very, very hefty, good size mirror to do your makeup on the go. I'm kind of like digging this eye look. I don't know. But here is what all of these shades look like, and I have gone into a few of these, so they're not perfect. Here are all of these shades. And just look at how pretty all of these are. You really have just a huge selection, like a huge range. You have everything from pinks to oranges, your warm tones, a couple of browns. You have your purples, blacks, brown, some more orangey kind of warm tones here, blues, greens, and like this purple and everything. So you have so many options that you can choose from, and there are 13 metallic shades, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 matte shades. So this palette is just beautiful. Let me see if I can get a super close-up shot of all of these pretty colors for you, just so you can see what what you're working with. So here we go. Starting from this side right here, We've got the nice pretty whites. And I'll just go super slowly here. I just think all of these just look so beautiful, and I have used, I think five shades for my eye look today, and they all blended out so beautifully. There really wasn't a lot of fallout at all that I found with this palette. I found that whenever I would put my brush into it, now if I went in and did, God, I almost dropped it again. Kenzie, what the heck? Stop it. Stop almost dropping things. Did you see me? Did you see that? I went like this and I only had it by this thing. Oh my gosh, stop it. So, I went in with Still Shot Baja, Hellride Wildheart, Radio Big Sky, and Guilt Trips, and Breakaway. So seven shades, and every single one of them really blended out super nicely. None of them went, there was a little bit of fallout on my face whenever I was applying the shimmer shades, but there was not a lot of fallout when it came to putting the brush in and getting the product on the brush. They are not very powdery in my opinion. They are really nice quality. When you put your brush in, you can tell that the product is getting on the brush, but you don't have to see that giant like smoke cloud of product that you do with some other ones, with some other palettes. So I think that is just amazing. I give great props to Urban Decay for making a palette that is really sturdy, if that makes any sense, to where the palette doesn't, like, the shades don't break apart or they're too soft to where it just kind of crumbles, and to where they're not too hard to where you can't get anything on the brush. And I feel like I have literally just kind of like rambled through that part of it because I had so much to say, but like I just said so much, it was like word vomit. It was ridiculous. And this palette does retail for $49, which I think is definitely not a bad price for what you're getting. You're getting a really good quality eyeshadow, and you're getting 21 different shades, like 21 separate shades. And I'll tell you one thing, these are not shades that you see in every single palette. They're not going to be ones that are overdone or ones that just don't like matter anymore. Like, these are really high quality shades, and they're different. Like, you do have some that you've seen before, you know, browns, purples, stuff like that, but they're just formulated and they're just put in a different way that you don't see it too often. Like this one here called Radio, this blue one right there, I used that one today, called Radio. I've never seen a color like that. And Big Sky right here next to it, these two colors, you've seen similar ones in palettes before, but I personally have never seen that exact color, those exact colors before. So it's definitely a fresh take. It is not something that's been overdone. And I'll go ahead and swatch a few of these for you here. What I'm going to do is I'm going to grab, so let's do 2 and 2 since I have these 4 fingers. I mean, I have a thumb too, but I feel like it's harder to do it with a thumb, so let's just do these 4 fingers. I'm going to get 2 metallic and 2 mattes. And I'm going to do ones that I have not done, like the ones on my eyes. I'm going to skip those. So on these 2 fingers, let's get Ignite. This pretty, ooh, wow, this pretty copper. And then Smog, which is kind of like a goldish brown color. Ooh, it kind of looks green too. Wow, that's cool. Okay, and then I'm going to pick up, let's do Punk right here. I have not used this one. And this one, then these 2, wow, oh my goodness, these 2 are matte. And then I want to do Rift here. And this is a lighter, kind of like orangey red, not red, orangey brown. That's the word. Okay. So these are ridiculous. Look at these. Absolutely crazy. So these 2 are the other 2 metallics. And then these 2 are the other 2 mattes. And I want to go ahead and swatch these for you on my hand. I'll just do one. Like, look at that. And that was just one swipe all the way down. That is absolutely incredible. I hope that's picking up for you because that is just amazing. That is so good. And it was one swipe And I only went into the actual pan about 2 times. I did like 2 circles. That's crazy. That is ridiculous. Those metallics, holy crap, guys. I might be being a little too dramatic about this, but guys, those are really good shadows. So yeah, guys, I think this is going to be the Too Beautiful Tuesday for the day. I really just wanted to get on here and show you how beautiful all these shades were, how amazing this palette was, and I think that I have done just that. Really, guys, if you want a palette that is going to last you a long time, it's going to do really well, would highly recommend this. But yeah, I think we're going to go ahead and end the video here on that note. But guys, I really hope that you did enjoy watching this video. If you did, then go ahead and give it a like, go ahead and click subscribe and ring the bell down at the bottom there. I hope you guys have a great rest of your day / night wherever you are in the world, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye-bye!